Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the EGL Open here on the main stage. A very big game about to kick off, Infused versus Exertus. I'm Bryce, joining me here, the good VP brother, it's Momo.
Thank you very much. I'm excited to get here. I wouldn't say the good VP brother, I'd say the better VP brother.
The best.
You know, be modest and everything like that. But yes, Infused versus Exertus, a game which I've said potentially could be the best game of the tournament. We're only in the semi-final, so hopefully it gets even better than this. What a game we have coming up.
We certainly do. And before we get too much into this game, I just want to point out one or two things. Speaking of the VP brothers, there is a competition going on right now, and I've had a few entries coming in. If you are currently in the venue, the way to win a Scuf Infinity 1 is to find Rel, or Oliver Whitfield, who's currently sitting on the analyst desk. You can see him on a stool, light reflecting off of his head, and get a selfie with him without him knowing. So try and get a selfie with Rel without him knowing. Tag it, hashtag EGL Rel, and you can win a Scuf Infinity at the end of EGL. So very easy. All you've got to do is take a good photo. But let's get into this game.
Absolutely, yeah. So Infused versus Exertus, a lot of people would kind of top Infused as the favourites. They've come back from an international tournament doing very, very well.
Yep.
But Exertus, through this tournament, have impressed me, especially Bance on that team. You know, over the past kind of 2-3 tournaments that he's competed in, he's done really, really big things. He's beat Optica, SWC, etc. But consistent is what I would say. And I really think they have a shot of taking this away from Infused.
Well, I think Infused will beg to differ here. They've had a really good run of form recently. They are one of the better European squads. We spoke about, you know, this team seems to have kind of worked chemistry-wise for what we were expecting, because it was kind of just thrown together, and no one had any idea whether or not it'd stand the test of time. So far, so good, and it looks like they might stick together for a little while as well. They are working very, very well. They are actually, I think, in a lot of people's one of the favourites to take this tournament, being one of the only full top squads that are here. There's a few other squads that are kind of mixed up that people maybe can peak them, but yeah, I think Infused are favourites to take this tournament. So I do have to kind of give them credit to take this game as well. Yeah,
I mean, my top three was Infused and Exertus were both in there. I had Barrage in the middle of either of them, and Infused taking the tournament, but you know, everything is very much on the day. It's,
well, yeah, they're playing 2 versus 4 as well. So.
But yeah, Exertus are very confident as well. And I think that's from a team which, you know, they're not all over 18. They can't do all the tournaments. They live for this kind of thing. So this is huge for them. You know, a lot of bragging rights on the line here. We've got Solar Hardpoint coming up as the first game mode. Let's jump on board. In fact, Brycey, who are we jumping on board with? You've got the
Marky B. Let's go on board and see what Marky can do. Let's say captain of this squad, very vocal player, and right now looking for glass control.
Yeah, just kind of asserting his dominance on this left-hand side. Marky's going to get taken down there. Nathan getting the better of him, but PT getting the first points on the board here for Infused. Does get taken down.
We're on board with Zero now. Zero's going over watch here. They're going to try and just slay this one out a little bit before making too much of a move. And it's with that middle half one, that's kind of what you need to do here. There's not... I mean, controlling, if you want, you can get glass side, and glass makes it easier for you to hold this and kind of get the kills going down to the cuts. But other than that, this is a scrap fest. You aren't going to get a million points away from it normally.
Yeah, really like what Infused were doing there. Zero was kind of just controlling the right-hand side. You saw the mini-map, they were controlling the left. It has kind of switched here, and this is what's going to happen on this middle hard point. No one is going to control this for the whole 60 seconds at the moment. Nathan's getting a few points, being contested right now. Doesn't quite know where he's going to get, and he's going to get shut down, but Desire answering back for Mark. He's 2-piece with a 2-piece of his own. Desire there taking another one out. Do real work for Exertus here.
Well, here comes the switch to the next rotation, and it will be Exertus who have the advantage.
Nathan just kind of taking the advantage there, getting taken down by Mark B. You know, on Call of Duty, you know, getting that height advantage over your teammates is very preferred. However, Marky shutting him down. Zero still on the hard point. He's being such bloody Desire. He's going to manage to somehow get the point. Also good drops for him. Vortex taking over the hard point.
On board with Desire now, and Desire's actually going all the way around from the spawn, so he might be able to get a pinch in here, and it could prove so effective. He gets one, sees Urban, and the rest of his team come swarming in. Now he's going to defend the spawn here. He doesn't actually have it too. Infused are going to try and hunt him down. Urban just slaps him straight away, but he might have done enough here. Urban is now trying to stay alive. Does manage somehow to avoid the hailstorm of fire. Keeps alive, keeps the spawn.
Yeah, Urban almost went in from the back there, distracted their whole team, while 3 players, 4 Infused, just went in from the other side. They pinched it perfectly. Urban stayed alive. He did have the spawns. However, with 5 seconds left, this is where the rotation needs to be on point. And again, for the second time, Exertus have got that better rotation.
Well, Marky is going to call that player out. He's just pushed on the catwalk. And they need to make a few kills here, and this rotation is hard to hit correctly if you're not the first one in. It's a very hard break. but Zero makes a big kill. Can he push through a big kill up Nathan here would be huge, but is not able to do it. The rest of the team are fighting in though. Big pinch coming in from Infused. Looking to go for a Vortex, desperately trying to defend. He does pick up a two-piece. Urban trades it away though, and it's still anyone's Hauppauge.
Yeah, this is up for anyone's at the moment. You can see the spawns pretty equal from where they're spawning away. One of Exertus has spawned pretty far away. That was Fancy. Zero taking out P. That's not going to be good, but Marky P can pick up a kill apiece there. 49-35, only a 15-point game right now. And it is coming to the end of this third part, but Zero currently taking the point for Infused.
That's his fourth kill in a row. Looking to lock this one down now, but the rotation, that's a super early rotation actually coming in. Well, they may have given it one more push considering they already had two players there, or maybe jumped straight across the map and trying to get the cut.
See, so P's really kind of been sneaky here. He's got past two of the players on the left-hand side. He's got to come behind him, almost kind of take the rotation off him. He really just needs to pick up one kill. He's not going to make one. Marky B answers back there, trading a few kills, but it looks like Exertus is going to take this hard point at the moment. He's stacking this left-hand side. Yeah,
Cannon now pushing here. Bansis is going to be in a horrible scenario. A big pinch coming in. And look at that player just stay alive. I think that was Urban. Urban just stayed alive and waited for his teammates to switch in. And now Infused will have control. But can they hold it?
See, this is almost the money hill. If Zero picks up the 3-piece, Zero going huge. You can see the guys on the main stage. They're heating up right now. 73-63, 10-point game. This is going to be a long series, I can tell this price.
And most certainly is Peter, though, picked up another kill here. The famous Speed SMG is running a battle and he's doing good with it at the same time. But right now, Infused do have the lead. Scrap time will be down to 0 as he's on his own. He will lose about 8 seconds. But it's going to be Infused that are going to be fighting for glass control here. You can see the rotation, they're not worried about it because they're holding glass.
Yeah, and I think as well, Pete is just one of those players which almost the rotation won't come natural to him. He just literally likes to slay and get as many kills on, as many points on the board as he can. But all the time, he's moving all around, he's getting the points for his team at the moment. He's going to get taken down. Vance and Desire there just really showing the dominance, but Zero is once again showing up for his team. 19-15 at the moment. Pete's got to break into the hard point, takes down 2. He's just going to hide away here. Desire looks like he's heading on the catwalk though.
They are slowing this down a bit. Tempo just completely switched, but it's going to be Urban who's behind players from Exertus. And look like he's trying to pick up another kill here. Should be able to get it at the same time. Big 2 kills from him, and that's reset their battle line and now have control and a setup again.
Yeah, Urban just going a little bit slower here. You can see they're not being kind of attacked or pushed back as much. They've got that few seconds in between kind of each push. But again, no one's kind of been on the hard point, if you like, for a strong 5-10 seconds. It's just been back and 2 all the time. See Vance is really kind of showing up here. Neutral at the moment, picking up a nice double kill, does get taken down. Again, this flips back onto Infused as they pick up the scrap points. But again, the second hard point rotation comes into play. We've got a 40-point game on our hands.
Well, you can see Vance is actually going to go down to the switch to him here. Vortex is trying to stay alive. He's going to go down as well. Marky B flying into the hard point. There is aerial battles going on everywhere right now. But slight advantage to Exertus. They will be able to get glass here, so they should be able to get a little bit more control onto this hard point. Maybe get a few points back on this deficit. They will not be able to close it simply because of the hard point, but they might be able to close it just a tiny bit.
Yeah, they should be able to, obviously, from what you can kind of see, but from Infused, playstyle almost, they're not too worried about their spawn. They're almost just pushing together, working as a team and trading at the right points, and it just seems to be paying off for them that little bit more. We've got 20 seconds left. You can see Mark, he's taking his time, he's going for the flank. He's just picking the kill, and this is where, 3 people get a kill, and now they've got full control again.
Yeah, I think they've got the spawns as well. The spawns they'll want for this next rotation. Petey's alone though, he needs players to come and help him trade. He is going to go down, just didn't have the support he wanted. And it looks like they've been pushed out. Exertus have completely wiped them out of this hard point now, and they're all going to stack top and try to break it.
Yeah, as you see, Urban waiting for his team there. He didn't rush in. You don't want to be doing this one by one. Working the team and trade kills. Nathan with a big 2-piece. He's going to get taken down. Urban's doing everything he can. It's another 2.
He's not got any ammo.
The amount of cuts that took there, he thought, I don't want him to reload. I'm going for him. Didn't pay off for him, but Petey has his back, taking over this map building, and another 2-piece. Petey really hotting up here in the semi-finals of EGL.
Picked up the 3rd as well, Petey. That's how SMG we like to see him use. Just so quick, this player. And right now, he is going to be holding it down. He's looking. You can see, Petey is most at home in chaos. He doesn't like it when it slows down like that. He doesn't like having to look for players. He wants to dive in. He wants to just flick around and kill as many things as possible.
The guy can't sit still at all. Yeah. Whether that's a good or a bad thing, you get both of those sides. But Vortex doing well at the moment. Vortex trying to answer back. They need to do something with 3 minutes left on the clock.
No way Vortex gets this, surely not. No, he's going to be picked off straight away.
Yeah.
4 players from Infused rush the side there. Now, Bance is coming up. Can he make this kill? No, well, he does actually manage to get it, but he will go down and has to trade it over in the corner. Only gets one. But it's going to be PD left alone, and PD, this is where he wants to be, but Vortex says no as well. Vortex keeps making crucial kills like that.
Yeah, Vortex has really stepped up in this last quarter of the game, if you would say, but it's just, you know, he's picking up maybe 2, getting killed. There's no more trades from his team or anything like that. He's got 12 captures to his name. Really putting a lot of work in, but the extended lead, he's just getting further and further apart from these guys.
If you seem to have just stepped this up to a whole new level that Exertus is struggling to kind of meet. Zero picking up massive kills. This guy is, you know, kind of one of the newest names to ascend to the top of European Call of Duty, but his name is well deserved.
100%. Zero has really impressed me these past few months, really. I'm a big fan myself, actually. Look at him go. He's on currently a 3-kill streak, top in the leaderboard. 35 kills, 28 deaths, 6 captures to his name. He's not stopping yet. He's going to not take down Desire somehow, but he's surely going to put an assist as Bancy and Nathan also combined to try just get back in this game somehow.
PD looking around. They're going to try to break it, and if they do break it, it's game over. PD looking for it as well. You see it, PD's being really versatile now. He's actually just continuously switching between BAL and ASM1 to give his team whatever they need. Now they've gone top hill. They seem to be running 4 BALs.
Yeah, when this kind of top hill almost comes into play, you'll see kind of people switching to that BAL. I mean, you can just see Pete again there with an ASM1. He picks up whatever he wants and he just slays with it. That's what he does and what he does best. But as this game kind of comes to nearly mathematically impossible, Infused, what they need to do is just keep contesting. And at the moment, they're getting all the points as well.
PD picking up this scrap time, which is absolutely decimating Exertus. And I think it's actually over. It is over. There's too many points in the way. It's over about 10 seconds to go. But there we go. Looks like Infused will take that first map. And bearing in mind that Exertus started off really strongly and were in the lead. It's just been kind of a round actually from Infused. I mean, Zero's a big part of that. 41-33.
Yeah, 100%. And Zero's, you know, that type of player that, you know, as we're talking about him, he picks up another 2-piece for his team. But he's a new player. He's fit into the role very well. It was almost a team that was kind of put together as, you know, just kind of leftovers almost. And this team really worked together, put a lot of time into the game, and really got some decent results, both here in the EU and obviously internationally as well. They've competed. Marky B's leadership, and as you can see, Marky B as well doesn't get the credit that he deserves. A lot of people kind of just say he's a leader, he's great communication, but
he's had a really rough year of being dropped and then performing really well at the following match.
Yeah, but he's always performed. I mean, again, I know out of one map, the last 2-3 maps that I've seen him, he's dropping 40 bombs in the hard point. Really well played. Oh yeah, I think actually, last time we say Mark had a rough year in terms of teams and being dropped consistently. Yes.
But I actually, and I said this to a few players, and some of them agreed, some of them didn't. I just think he's played well at every event. Every time I see him, like, don't get me wrong, everyone has bad maps.
Yeah.
And people tend to focus on that way too much for Marky, I think. For me, Marky's actually really talented, and he does really well whenever he comes to an event, especially big games.
Yeah, and I think that's, like you said, the experience comes through. He's played for so long, he's played in the, you know, the top tournaments, if you like, against the best of the best. So when he comes to an event like this, there's no pressure, his communication, he's all level-headed, and he can go into it open-minded, clearly-minded, and just do what he needs to do.
Well, we are going to go to a very quick commercial break. Join us right after this for map number 2.